I think Danny Gray needs two things to happen. One, he needs Trey Lance. He's a deep ball specialist. He's a high speed, everything. And if Trey Lance isn't the quarterback, it diminishes everything that Danny Gray brings to the team.
Throw it to the fast guy. Danny did a great job, and he's done a great job all camp. Just him being healthy, obviously, he's a difference maker for us on offense. His speed is something that, man, I've had maybe one other time in my life. So for me, it's a fun guy to have, fun guy for the receiver room to have also. It just helped the route tree out, make defenses defend the ball the whole field.
Is there a guy who can cover you?
No, sir. At all. With my speed and what I know, what I can do with my confidence, I feel like nobody could touch me.
Two, Brandon Aiyuk was the Iron Man of 49ers skill players. And I think that was a big deal because, like, if you look at the snaps, Brandon Aiyuk played 1,162 snaps this year, and that's regular season and postseason. 1,100 plus snaps. Debo, 816. So you're talking about somebody that did 300 plus snaps over Debo, who was the second wide receiver. Jennings, 610. Danny Gray only played 96 snaps on offense. 96, not even 100. Now, why was that the case? And, Big Papa. Dude, I love this dude. He knows his stuff. Gray was playing well on special teams last year at the end. It was nice to see. That's in my notes. Thank you, Big Papa. He absolutely carved a place out for himself in special teams as the punt gunner. I mean, he was incredible. It probably started the last 6 games, and, man, he was awesome. Speed's evident. The problem was, on offense, route running was suspect at best for the first half of the year. And you look at his stats, he had 1 rush attempt for 9 yards. He had 1 catch for 10 yards on 7 targets. Like, not a good rookie year. However, he has found himself a role on this roster in special teams. And, again, he's the backup for Aiyuk. That was his only role. So the only time he was on the field was when Aiyuk was on the sidelines. Well, Aiyuk played pretty much damn near every snap. And so it was just limited. Now, you don't expect Aiyuk to play every snap like he did last year. This just gives a little bit more credence to the idea of, okay, we can work him in a little bit more. Now, again, you got to have Trey Lance. Brock Purdy, I love Brock Purdy. And if Brock Purdy is the starter of this team for the next 10 years, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. He's incredible. 49ers are in great hands with Trey Lance or Brock Purdy. We'll see who wins that, battle. But Brock Purdy and Danny Gray just don't go well together. He does not have the arm strength to throw the deep ball. He doesn't. Now, he can throw the deep ball, but just not well. So that hurts his stock big time. When they drafted Danny Gray, it was because they were transitioning from Jimmy Garoppolo, who doesn't throw the ball deep at all, to Trey Lance, who has one of the strongest arms in the NFL. So it's a matchup based thing based on your quarterback. So does that mean Danny Gray won't work here if Brock Purdy's the quarterback? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it severely limits his potential and impact on the 49ers offense severely. So we'll see there. But he can't have a worse year, and I think his usage will go up. Wide receiver is rough for rookies. It's hard to transition, especially in Kyle Shanahan's system, because in a lot of those, like, if you played for the Cardinals under Kingsbury, these air raid systems, that's fine. You know your routes. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't block, you don't get a play. And Gray sucked at run blocking early in the year. He got tougher, and was able to go in and spell Aiyuk on a couple plays late. That was nice and blocked well. So it just takes time because this dude's just been a receiver his whole life. Now he's got to be a blocking receiver and know all the nuances and one of the most complex motions and all that stuff. It's difficult.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.